We're gonna start with single leg footwork for our warm-up. So let's get started on one medium and one hard sprint. We'll come supine on our back. Headrest can be lifted or down, it's up to you. We'll start with our right leg in tabletop position. Our left leg is going to be on the arches on the footrest. From here, inhale to prepare, exhale to press the carriage out and come back in. Exhale to press out and inhale to come back in. Make sure that when you're pressing the carriage out, you're not locking your knees. Low 5 here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back in. Now we're going to move to other leg. Left leg comes in tabletop position. Right on the foot bar on your arches. Inhale, press the carriage out. Come back in. Make sure that you're resisting the carriage while coming back in. So the focus will be on the core. Try and move the carriage with the help of your core and feet. 5 here. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna bring back our left leg and let's come in a Pilates V position. So Pilates V is basically this. We'll try to put our left leg on the foot bar and right leg in a tabletop, but make sure that our Pilates V position is maintained. From here, you're gonna press the carriage out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch the legs. Five more here. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Come back in. Now we're going to come on our heels with left leg and right leg goes up in a tabletop. Press the carriage out. Come back in. Slower is better for your abs. So listen to your body. If you need more of an abs, try and press the carriage out slowly, and when you come back, resist the spring and come back with the help of your core muscles. One more here. Switch our legs. Right heels on foot bar and left leg raised to the tabletop. Make sure that you're in a neutral spine. There's a natural curve under your body. 3 more here. 2, 1, all the way out and slowly come back. Rest both the feet on the foot bar. Now we're going to move in second position on your heels. So left leg in second position on your heels, slightly external rotated. Right leg slightly external rotated in tabletop position. From here we're going to exhale and press the carriage out. Come back in. Five more here. Switch our legs. Make sure both of your legs are actively working. Even though your left leg is in tabletop, it has to be in the same position. You're not bringing it down or you're not basically losing that leg. It's actively engaged while pushing the carriage out and in. 3, 2, 1, all the way out. Slowly come back in. Perfect. From From here, let's bring both the feet on foot bar on your toes. Maybe slightly hip distance apart. Inhale, exhale, press the carriage out. Now press your heels under the bar. Make sure that there's no bend in your knees. Pressing the heels under bar and exhale, come back. It's called ankle articulation. Pressing your heels under the bar and then come up. Raising and lowering your heels under bar. Follow the pace your body allows. You can go faster if you want. You can take it slow. Feel that in your hamstring. There's no bend in your knees. Keep breathing. You can really follow any breath pattern here, whether you exhale and raise your heels or inhale, raise your heels. Wherever your body does it naturally, that's okay. Do 5 more here. Ooh, you can feel the burn already. All the way out, and come back slowly all the way. Shake your legs a little bit. Maybe turn it to your right. Turn it to your left. Rest your feet on the foot. Sit up on right side of your carriage. And let's put on a few more sprints here. I'm gonna have 2 medium and 2 hard spring. Come on, lying on your back. Foot bar is at same position. You can either bring your heels or your arches or your toes in the foot bar. I'm going to start with the heels and make sure that your headrest is all the way down, or else you might get strain in your neck. It's very important to check your headrest. From here, arms are by your side, pressing on the carriage. Start in a neutral position. That means you'll have a natural curve under your body. And from here, we'll inhale. And while exhaling, we're going to press the pelvic into the mat. As you can see, first you press your lower back into the mat. And then slowly from here, start peeling your back off the mat, coming into your bridge position. Upper back, and then the shoulder will be the last thing to come up. And once you're in your bridging position, inhale here and exhale, slowly coming back on the mat. First the upper back, then the mid back, and slowly lower back, and then the pelvic. This is a bridging with spinal articulation. If you have any issues with your spine or neck, you can avoid that and you can directly come with your hips facing here and coming down without any articulation. I'm going to do at least 8 reps with the spinal articulation. Do as your body allows. Inhale here, exhale to peel off. More here. Every time you're raising your hips here in bridging position, make sure that you're squeezing your glutes as much as you can. Inhale and exhale, coming on the carriage. Glute engagement is very important when you're doing bridging because this is a whole glute exercise. So when you're slowly coming up in this position, squeeze your glutes and maintain that squeeze while coming back on the mat as well. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale. Slowly come on the mat. Beautiful. We're still going to be here. We'll do some more variation of bridges. Now, we're going to do single leg bridges. Let's start with your right leg in tabletop position and left leg stays on the foot bar. It can either be on your heels or arches or toes, wherever you're comfortable with. I'm going to start with the heels here. Inhale and slowly, without moving your right leg position, it is going to be in tabletop position, and we're going to peel off and come in our bridging position. Inhale at the top, squeeze your glutes, and slowly exhale and come back down. Legs are going to stay in tabletop position. We are going to do 5 here before we move on to the next leg. Two more. Last one. Now we'll move on to the next, to other leg. And if you want to make your bridging challenging, you can lose few of your springs. So lighter the spring is going to be more challenging, because carriage would want to move, and you have to ensure that you keep the carriage intact without moving the carriage. You have to basically maintain this bridging position, which is very challenging. So let's move on to our left leg in tabletop position. 5 more reps here on this leg. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, peel off. Inhale at the top, slowly exhale, upper back, mid back, lower back. Tailbone is last to come on the mat. 4 more. Also make sure there are at least 2 to 3 inches of gap between your shoulder and a shoulder block. I know your body will move towards it, has a tendency to kind of take the support, but whenever you realize, try and scooch a little bit and make sure that there's 2 to 3 inches of gap between your shoulder block. Last one here. Bring that foot on the foot bar. We'll stay here for a little longer. We have a few more variations of bridging. It's a great exercise for your glutes, maintaining your posture. It also helps with your abs. So yeah, stay with me. Now we're gonna start bridging with both the leg on the foot bar. Inhale at the bottom, exhale. Come up in a bridging position. And once you're up high here, squeeze your glutes and raise your right leg into tabletop, and then extend it to the ceiling, and then extend it forward. Bring it back to tabletop and put it down. Raise your hips slightly higher. When we switch our legs, bring our left leg into tabletop, extend it to the ceiling, extend it forward, bend it to tabletop, and bring it back to foot bar. Inhale here, raising your hips a few inches higher, squeeze your glutes, inhale here, and exhale to come back. So at once, we're going to do both the legs. That's going to be our 1 rep. So we'll do 8 times here. Inhale, exhale to come in a bridging position. Squeeze your glutes once you're here, raise your right leg into tabletop, extend it to the ceiling, extend it forward, bring it to tabletop, bring it down. Left leg in tabletop, extend it to the ceiling, extend it forward, bring it to tabletop, and bring it back to foot bar. Raise your hips higher, inhale here, exhale to slowly come back to the mat. It's really difficult to remember the repetitions, to remember the breathing, cueing, and doing the exercise all the time. I wonder how other instructors do it. I prefer doing voiceover, but I'm just giving it a try. Let's see how it works. 6 more here. Try and increase your pace here. It's very normal that your hips are going to be kind of shaky, but make sure that they are intact, they are not really moving left or right. The only way you can do that is keeping your abs engaged. Five more here. Few more, you're almost done. Stay with me. You're stronger than you think. Oh, I can feel it already. Remember, Pilates is all about mind and body connection. Make sure your focused breathing, muscles connection, and body movement is being done accurately. And that is where you see the more impact. And it's pretty normal to kind of forget it, but as long as you come back and focus, it's all right. Last two, you're almost there. Last one. Raise your hips higher, squeeze your glutes, inhale and exhale, coming to the final one. Amazing. This was good. Shake your legs. You might hold on to your pegs. Move your legs to the right, and opposite head turn. Move your legs to the left. It goes to the right. Here in the stretch as long as you want to. Just move your back on the mat. Take that little massage. I know we just worked quite a lot on our glutes and our back. Might be hurting a little bit, but that's okay. Pain is gain. From here, we're gonna move to arm series. So come to your right on the reformer to change the spring setting, and you can either, if you're a beginner level, you can be on one medium spring, or if you feel strong today, you can come on one red spring. Just single spring, just one spring. Come back, lying on your mat. You can actually bring your foot bar 1 inch down so that it doesn't come between your legs. Now lie on your back. We're gonna bring our arms in long loop. Now our legs are gonna come in tabletop position, arms straight to the ceiling in a long loop. Body is in neutral spine. From here, we're going to just press the arms down to our side and raise it back. Pressing it down and raise it From here, if you need a little more spring load, maybe you can just come in your short loop. It's a little bit more challenging than longer loop. You can either stay here with your arm presses and straight to the ceiling, or if you want more challenge, then you can extend your leg like this. Each time you press your arm, extend your legs, bring it back to tabletop once you raise your arms up to the ceiling. And if you add a little bit of more challenge to it, which is your crunches, bringing your upper body, your head, neck and shoulder up like this. So there are 3 movements which you have to remember. Okay, this would be the starting point. When you're pressing your arms to your side, extend your leg and bring your head, neck and shoulder off the mat. Stay here for a few seconds, come back to your tabletop leg, arms close to the ceiling. 3 more here. Two. And last one. Perfect. From here, we're going to move our arms to tricep press. Legs are going to be on tabletop position, and arms with a slight pull on your in your loop or your strap. You can either keep your elbow hovering in the air, just off the mat, or you can bring it attached to the mat. It's up to you. If you're hovering your elbows in the air, it's a little bit more challenge. And from here, all we're going to do is just press your arms straight and come back to 90 degrees elbow bend. 2. You're going to do 8 reps here. And for more challenge, each time you're pressing your arms, you can extend your legs and bring your head, neck and shoulder off the mat. 3. 4. Higher you come up is more challenging for your abs. 5. 6. 7, 8. Come all the way back to the mat. Alright, from here, next position in arms. Your legs are going to be in tabletop, and we are going to do arm circle. First, we're going to press our arms on the mat, and then it goes to a T position. Open your arms to the side and bring it back to ceiling. Pressing your arms, open it to the side, raising your arms to the ceiling. Now, to make it a little bit more challenging, let's incorporate our leg movement as well. So while you're pressing your arms, legs extend, and then it goes to T and come back in. You can keep lifting your head, neck and shoulder for more challenge, or each time you come back in, bring it back to the mat. Or if you find it more difficult, then just put your leg in a tabletop position and just keep circling around your arms. 3 more in this direction. And we are going to reverse the direction. So we're first going to open our arms and then bring it to our side to the ceiling. Open to our sides to the ceiling. 6 more here. Three more. 2. And last one here. Amazing. You can rest your feet on the foot bar for a while. T press. So bring our leg to the tabletop position, and our arms are open to the sides. From here, we're just going to press our arms towards your hips and bring back in T position. Here. For more of a challenge, you can extend your legs and bring it back to tabletop. Extend while you press, bring it back while you open. 3 more here. 2. And last one. Alright, from here we're gonna hang one loop, hang our left loop and bring our right loop in our right hands, and our left hand also goes on the same loop. Legs are going to be in tabletop position and we are going to do oblique twist. So we're going to press our right arms towards our left leg, and while we do that we need to extend our leg at the same time. So you can see here, come back up and arms are straight, there's no bend in your arms. We're gonna do 8 this side, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last one here. Oh, okay, beautiful. You can hang these loops and you bring our left loop in your left hand. Right hand's gonna be the supporting hand as we move to the other side of oblique twist. As we start to press our arms, legs are extended at the same time our head, neck and shoulder are coming off the mat. 8 this side as well. 2, 3, focus on your breath, focus on your abs. Try and stay for a few seconds when you're up here and slowly go back to the mat. 4 more here. 3, 2, and last one. Stay here. Come all the way. Alright, you can rest here. Just one last variation left with feet and arms, then we're gonna move. Alright, so this is going to be a coordination. We're going to bring our leg to tabletop, arms in your long loop, extend it to the ceiling. From here, this is going to be, you can call it coordination or snow angel. Press your arms, extend your legs, and from here, open your legs, 1, close it, open 2, close it, bring your leg to tabletop, bring your arms to the ceiling. This is called 1 rep. We're going to do 8 of these. Press your arms, extend your legs, open your legs, close your legs, open your legs, close your legs, bring to tabletop, extend your arms to the ceiling. 7 more of these. Open, close, tabletop, bring it back. Press your arms, raise your head, neck and shoulder, extend your legs, open, close, tabletop, arms and head goes to the mat. Few more here, 4 more. I tend to forget the count, so guys, the reps is on you. 3 more for me. Last 2. Last one, make it count. Come back on the carriage. Rest your feet, hang your loops on your peg. Just massage your back a little bit. Hold on to your knees and just swing to your left and right. Just get that massage onto the carriage. Hang your back. Beautiful. Alright, from here we're going to be in the same spring setting. Either you have one green or one red, just one spring. And we're going to come right off your carriage. Sit on your carriage, and from here we're going to face our headrest. So we're going to bring our legs in a lunging position. So we're going to start with right leg coming in front of you and left leg stays in the carriage, and right feet you can either put it on your headrest or slightly taking the shoulder block support, you can just put it here. So 90 degrees, both the legs are basically bend to 90 degrees in a lunging position. From here, we are going to bring our loops in both the hands. Stand, sit tall, spines are in neutral position. And from here, we are just going to press our arms behind our hips. Slowly exhale, come back. 8 here. Make sure your core is tight. Very small movement, very small range of motion, very effective on your triceps, your abs. Arms presses. 5, 4. Make sure you're looking at your eye level. Neck is straight. 3, 2. Last one here. Beautiful. Now, from here, bring our loop. Palm is facing towards you. And from here, we're going to come in this biceps position. Your back is going to be slightly lean backward, and that is okay. Make sure that your elbow is at your shoulder height. Extend your arms and bend into biceps curl. Again, we're going to do 8 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Beautiful. And your loops here above your hardware, the plastic part of the rope. With your thumb and finger, try to come straight in a lunging position. And from here, we're just going to pull our arms with bent elbows. 1. Try to keep your elbow at shoulder height. 2, 3. Focus on your scapula moving towards each other as you pull the ropes in. 4, 5. Maintain the neutral spine. 6, 7. Last one. 8. Perfect. Now, we're going to uncross our ropes. We're going to bring our hands in the long loop. And from here, we're going to straighten our arms. The ropes are going to be loose. But from here, our your left arm is going to bend towards the left side. And the right arm is going to be straight. So while we are pulling the straps in an oblique twist, look towards your elbow and bring it back. We'll do 8 this side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. Hand both of your loops here. Now, we're going to do all of this with our other leg coming in lunging position. So right leg is going to rest on the carriage on your knees, and left leg is going to come in our lunging position. Now from here, adjust as you want. From here, we are just going to repeat all of this, what we just did with the other leg. So bring your long loops into your hands, and first we are going to do just arm presses. Press it behind your back and bring back to starting position. 8 more here. If you need a little bit of challenge, once you press the arms back, try and look towards your right, left, and come to center, bringing the ropes back. So this way you're going to stay in that position a little longer. So hold this position, left, center. Pull the arms back, look to your right, look to the left, center, and come back. 5 more. 3 more. If it's too much for you, you can just simply press your arms and bring back. Last one. Alright. From here, we're going to do biceps curl. trying to pull that strap a little bit so that you're in a biceps position at your shoulder height, and from here just extend your arms and curl your biceps. 8 here. Make sure your body is in neutral spine and nothing in your body is moving apart from that biceps curl. So basically your arms is the only thing which is working here. Rest everything is there to support you for your body stability. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here, 1. Relax a little bit before we move on to our rowing. So you're going to crisscross our loops, hold on to the plastic part of the rope above, slightly above the hardware, and from here we're going to pull the ropes in with bending our elbows. 8, 7, 6. Try and keep your elbow at your shoulder height once you're pulling the ropes in. 3, last 2. Final. Amazing. From here, uncross your loop. Straighten your arms. And this time, we are going to rotate towards your right. So your right arm is going to bend, and your eye gaze is going to follow your elbows. And the left arm is going to be straight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Amazing. Hang your loops. Relax a bit. That was our arm series. Now, from here we're going to stay on the same spring setting. That is 1 red for me. If you're on 1 green, that's fine. And footrest is going to be in the same setting. And from here, we're going to bring our arms on the shoulder block, and we are going to adjust our body, bringing it close to the foot bar. So how I come in this position, basically I try and look around if my feet is around the footrest, and then bring our right leg onto the foot bar on your toes. And from here, I try to press the carriage a little bit so that I get the feeling of my body positioning. And as my carriage is pushed out, from here, I just, with the help of my body, I raise my other leg and bring it to the foot bar. This is our plank position. Now, we're going to bring our arms right under the shoulder. You're going to stay here as long as you can. Try to push our arms slightly, maybe 2 inches forward and under the shoulder block. Just few inches away and bring back in. Focus on your core muscle. Try and be in this position. Stay here for a few more seconds. And once you feel like it's too much, bring your right leg onto the carriage, then bend your left leg and bring your left leg on the carriage. Now, we're going to do this plank one more time, and then we're moving to another variation of plank. So let's do it again. Bringing our right leg onto the foot bar and slightly pressing the carriage out. Bring your left leg onto the foot bar and just come in this position. You can also do ankle articulation while you're in this position. You can move your arms a few inches away and come back in. Stay here for a few seconds and then come back to the carriage. Beautiful. If you feel it's too much on your wrist, try and massage your wrist a little bit. I normally try and massage it like this. Just press your arms in a pronated position in the carriage, and I press slightly on the carriage. Or you can just rotate your twist your Rest a little bit in both direction. Alright, moving on. Either you can stay on a shoulder block with your arms, or you can put your hands on the carriage right around the shoulder block, whatever is comfortable for you. And from here, I'm gonna still be, I can try this one for you. And we're going to come in this plank position. And from here, we're going to just bend our knees, bring our carriage, and extend our legs. Bend the knees, extend the knees with the carriage movement. 8. Make sure that your body is in neutral spine. Your neck is straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Slowly bring your leg on the carriage, then the other leg, and relax. Beautiful. We're going to move to our side. We'll still be lying on our carriage. One spring is good enough. You can either have one red spring or one green. It's absolutely up to you. I'm going to come on our right side on the carriage. For this, you can either have a blue ball under your head for support, or you can just lie the way I am. I'm going to show you here. So my right arms is going to come around shoulder block, and my upper body is slightly, as you can see, is lifted, and my legs are bent. My bottom leg is going to stay here on the carriage. However, my top leg is going to come in the feet, in the strap. So I'm going to pull the strap, which is closer to me, and bring it around my feet, the top feet. And from here, push the carriage, basically extend your legs, and try and check your position that your body is in neutral spine. Your thoracic is lifted, and your legs are extended straight. Bottom leg is 90 degrees bent on the carriage, and make sure that your leg is at your hip height. It's not here, it's not there, rather it's at your hip height. From here, your other arm is either going to be resting on the carriage, or you can bring it on around your waist. And from here, all we're going to do is just brush it forward and to the starting position. Make sure that when you're bringing our leg forward, you're not bending our body. Your body stays in the same position. It's in neutral spine. There is no bend in your body. We're just working on your legs. So brush it forward. Go back to starting position. 8 here. Inhale. Exhale. 6, 5, 4. Exhale to brush it forward. Inhale to come back. 3 more here. Last one. Now, just like this, as we were brushing it forward, we are going to bring our legs back. Exhale to bring it back, and then come back. Brush it back and return. 8 here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Make sure your neck is straight. You're not bending. Basically, you're not pressurizing your right shoulder or right neck. Last 2 here. Come back to starting position, and from here we're going to just lower and raise your legs up and down. Make sure that you're not bending our upper body. Slightly few inches up and down. Inches up, back to starting position. 5 more here. Now the last variation in the leg, we are just going to make leg circles with your top leg in one direction. The circle is going to be very small. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now reverse the circle. Amazing. Bend your legs. Take the strap out of your feet. Hook that in. And come to your seating position. Now all of this, what we just did, we're going to do it on the other side. All right. You guys are doing amazing. If you've stayed so far, you're almost towards the end, trust me. Now you can just switch your direction on the carriage itself, or if you feel like you can get off the reformer and come back in this position from other side. And you can either bring your arms here or on the carriage and just brush it forward. 8. As you can see, my upper body is in neutral position. My neck is straight. I'm not scooching or bending my shoulder or my elbows. It's just my upper leg which is moving. 5 more here. Try and resist these straps, focusing on your core. Let your core do the work. 3, 2, last one here. Amazing. Now we're gonna just brush it backward. When you're brushing it in the back, it's a very small range of motion, very small movement. Try not to bend your spine or upper body. It's a very small motion. Just back. 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Amazing. From here, just slightly raise your legs on the sides and come back. Make sure when you are coming back, it's at your hip level. 5 more. It's beautiful weather in Seattle today. Yesterday, I think day before yesterday, it was raining. A lot of people started complaining about it, but honestly speaking, I could be one of those rare people who just absolutely love the rain in Seattle. So yeah, now moving on to the last variation, leg circle. Bring your legs slightly forward and start rotating in one direction. Keep breathing and see, it's very natural to kind of, go back into your shoulder and neck, but every time you remember, just come back to your neutral position. Now rotate your circles in reverse. Two more. Amazing. Bend your knees. Take the straps out. Hang it to the peg. And now come to your seating position. We're going to change our spring setting here. Right now you're on 1 spring, which was a 1 medium, I guess. From here, we're going to move to 1 red and basically 1 hard and 1 medium spring is what counts. And we're going to do feet in strap this time. We're going to come lying on our carriage with the help of our footrest, basically foot bar. We're going to press the carriage and bring our right loop onto our right feet around your arches, and then press this leg out, extend it, and bring our left knee into tabletop. Hook our left straps. From here, extend both your legs, arms are by your side, legs are parallel. Headrest could be lifted if you want, or I prefer not to, because it kind of brings more core focus. So yeah, From here, with legs parallel, all we're going to do is just raise your legs towards the ceiling, making sure that your tailbone is still on the carriage, it's not lifting off the carriage. So only do it until your tailbone is not lifted off the carriage. Now press it forward. 8 here with your parallel feet. Use your core to bring your feet down, and use your core muscles to bring it to ceiling. Lower, raise your legs. It's a very simple movement, as you can see. Great for your hamstring, your abs. If you know how to engage your core with every exercise, you're basically working on your abs. It's all about practice and right focus. When you're doing any movement, try and focus on your core muscles. 3 more here. Keep pressing your arms onto the carriage. Last one. From here, we're going to bend both our legs, both our knees, heels coming together and toes apart. It's a Pilates V or frog position, you can see. From here, we're just going to press the heels out, the legs out, and come back to frog position. 8 here. Breathe in and out. Use your core to move your legs. Try and resist those springs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. And from here, you just extend the legs, come to parallel. And we're going to open our legs and start circling around. Open your legs as wide as you can. Bring it together to the ceiling and lower your legs forward. Open, close it towards the ceiling, lower your legs. We're going to move 8 in this direction and then we're going to reverse it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one in this direction. As we come here, from here we're going to first open your leg, lower it, bring it together, and then raise it to the ceiling. Just reverse the circle. 8 in this direction. 7. Make sure that you have that neutral spine and your tailbone is sticking to the mat, not lifting off. 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Bend your knees and come to frog position. Amazing. From here, just last variation, just called roll up. Feet in straps. I'm gonna extend our legs. Ooh, I already feel my legs. I'm going to extend our legs, press our arms onto the mat and raise your legs, lifting your hips off the mat, and the legs are slightly beyond your head. And when you're in this position, try and bend your legs, and now roll your back to the mat. Legs are in same position. Once you're all the way back to the carriage, extend your leg. One roll up. Let's do it one more time. Extend your legs to the ceiling and let it go past your head. Bend your legs. Bring it to the mat and extend your legs. Bend your right leg. Take the feet. Strap off your feet. Now take the other strap and relax. We're going to come onto the right of our carriage, and from here we're going to change the spring setting. So you can either be on one hard spring or one medium spring, whatever works for you. One spring is good enough. I'm going to come today I'm using Elena Reformer, so green is medium for me and red is hard for me. If you have any other reformer, just choose maybe one hard or one medium spring. I'm gonna go with one hard spring in the carriage and slowly move, keeping one leg on the footrest. We're going to stand on our reformer. Basically, one foot is on the footrest and other foot is on the carriage around center. I would say 3 to 4 inches from the edge of the carriage. And from here, we're just going to extend the carriage out, hold here, and come back in. As you extend the carriage, raise your arms in T, hold here, and come back in. Or here. It's actually working in your inner thigh. You can push your carriage as much as you can while maintaining your position so that you can bring it back to starting position. And last two. Make sure there's no bend in your knees, your legs are straight. Amazing. From here, we're just going to move in front of footrest. Our left leg is still on the footrest. Our right leg is around the edge of the carriage. From here, we're just going to press our left leg, and we are going to bring our left leg. We're going to bring our left leg in lunge 90 degrees, and right leg we're going to straight push away the carriage. And from here, without moving your left leg, we're just going to bend and straight our right leg, bring our arms around your waist. This is called scooter. We're not moving our left leg. The right leg, just push the carriage out and bring it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we are slowly going to change the direction by quarter towards your left. Now our right leg is going to come on the foot rest and left leg is going on mid of the carriage. We're going to press the carriage out and bring it back in. 8, 7, 1 more here. Working on your inner thigh, using your core, come back in. From here, you're going to move a quarter towards your right. And from here, our right leg is on the footrest and left leg is going to be around the carriage. Bend your body a little bit forward. Extend your left leg. Bend your left leg. Push the carriage out and bring it into a scooter. Push it and pull it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now stand here slowly without moving the carriage. Now come off the carriage. And you are done. Thank you.
You've just taken a powerful step towards a stronger, more balanced you. Remember, every breath, every movement is a celebration of what your body can do. Consistency is key, so come back to the practice whenever you need to reconnect with your inner strength. Let's continue this journey together, one mindful movement at a time. Until next time, stay centered, stay strong, and keep moving with purpose. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in next session.